Middle Tennessee's most accurate forecast.
Puts that in a whole different light when you see those little legs and arms.
Yep.
My goodness, so glad to see him okay.
Yeah, and the reason they're practicing those water rescues is because that part of the country is going to get a lot of rain over the next several days.
Yet
We
again.
aren't around here, but
Yeah.
yeah, Texas had the flooding problems a few months ago,
Right.
then they dried out, they're back in a drought, and now they're going to get all the rain at once. Let's take a look. We're going to start with that part of the country, and then we'll return to our local forecast. That's where flooding is possible, and you see it covers most of the state of Texas, parts of eastern New Mexico, southern Oklahoma as well, along the Red River there. 3 to 6 inches of rain over the next several days, which carries us basically through the first half of the weekend. Those amounts up to 6 inches are possible. Flooding also a distinct possibility. Just over the next few days, we can take a look at the radar simulation here from the computer models, and you can see it's mainly going to be western Texas for tonight, tomorrow, and then into Thursday, but gradually that rain is going to spread farther and farther to the east as all that moisture continues to surge up from the Gulf of Mexico. Eventually, some of that moisture is going to move towards us, but it's not going to cause any flooding issues around here. We're just going to see some rain farther down the line in the 7-day forecast. Unfortunately, it looks like it's going to arrive right in time for the weekend. So we could use the rain, but we, of course, would prefer it not line up for the weekend. We're high and dry around here right now. High pressure and control of our weather. That means sinking air in the atmosphere. Really hard for even any clouds to develop. The nearest showers and thunderstorms way up to our north along the Great Lakes, and already starting to see some of that heavier rain with the flood watches outlined in green here in western Texas, and even some severe thunderstorm watches back in New Mexico. But it's going to take several more days for that to move in our direction. For us, well, we had a few high clouds float through. That's more than we've seen the past couple of days, but those high clouds don't do anything more than filter out the sunshine. Abundant sun right now from Bedford County, looking good from the city of Clifton and Wayne County as the shadows start to stretch out a little bit as we're now less than 2 hours away from sunset. Should be a really nice sunset with those high clouds there to reflect those last few rays of sunlight. Looking at those high clouds right now over the St. Henry School in West Nashville as well, but really nothing to complain about in our weather today. Temperatures started off on the cool side. Began at 42 degrees in Nashville this morning, but we warmed up more than 30 degrees, up to 73 degrees right now as of 4 p.m. in Nashville, also 73 in Smyrna, even 74 degrees in Murfreesboro. The warm spot still Camden at 75 degrees, mostly low to mid 70s with just a few upper 60s sprinkled in. Once the sun goes down, we are going to cool off very rapidly. Low 60s by 7 p.m. We're going to be down into the low 50s, even upper 40s in a few spots by 10 o'clock this evening. So if you're heading out for any evening plans, grab a sweatshirt, even if you don't think you need it right now, because once the sun goes down, you likely will need it pretty quickly. And we are going to tumble down into the upper 40s by early tomorrow morning, even some low to mid 40s in eastern Middle Tennessee. I don't think we're going to see too many 30s on the map early tomorrow morning. So gradually warming up day by day, and tomorrow will be a little warmer than today. Thursday will be a little warmer than tomorrow. Friday even warmer than that. You get where we're going with this. Temperatures by tomorrow at noon should be up into the low 70s. So that's where we are right now. We'll already be there by noon tomorrow. All the way up into the upper half of the 70s for highs tomorrow afternoon. The exception will be the higher terrain of eastern Middle Tennessee, but still low 70s. Awfully nice weather for mid to late October. Normal high temperature is right at 70 degrees, so we're going to be about 6 to 8 degrees above that. It's not record setting, and obviously the humidity is not going to be a problem, so it does look very pleasant once again tomorrow, and still pleasant Thursday and Friday despite temperatures topping out near 80 degrees. And then just in time for the weekend, things become quite a bit more unsettled. We'll still be mild on Saturday with highs in the low 70s, but a good chance of showers. Going 50% both Saturday and Sunday. That's preliminary. As we get closer to the weekend, we'll be able to narrow that down. One of those days will end up being wetter than the other one, but it's just going to be an unsettled weather pattern that's going to linger at least through the first half of next week. So stay tuned for some changes. There will be a few of those, but right now, any outdoor plans for the weekend, well, just plan on being indoors with us at the Healthy for Life Expo. So
there you go.
Plan.
Good plug there. Thank you, Paul.